Oh, wow. I just been talking. I am so glad. How long have I been talking? For 5 minutes? Okay, great. Let me start over. All right. So, peace. I'll start over. This wasn't supposed to be. It's going to be 5 extra long minutes. Thank you so much, Tahuti. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, Namaste, Shalom, Jumbo, Ashe, all the greetings of love and light to the darkest minds of the light. I am Napash Shada. I appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe as to the channels that you see me broadcasting from, especially to the Rise channel, which is an acronym for Reality is Simulated Existence, also known as the Napash Shada channel. Thank you so much for telling me that I'm muted. I was just going in. Now, let me just say this. Anyone who knows me, anyone who's ever spoken to me over the years knows that I would never do PORN. I have never done it. I am against PORN. I'm against everything about it. People who know me know that I've spoken about that. I don't judge people for where they are in life. Like I don't judge drug addicts. I don't judge sex workers. However, if someone is a worker or a drug addict, they do need help. And we should have sympathy and empathy for those people. I'm pointing this out because there's new slander they're trying to pick. There's a particular people who are very, very sick and obsessed. And for some reason, a lot of people think they can get on the internet and break the law. They feel like because they are sociopaths, they can get on the internet and break the law. Typically, when they distort my image, they take hours and hours to try to. I never seen anybody try to prove to somebody that a person is ugly, by the way. Like I've never actually, well, I have, and I see people who do that. You know how women, if they see a man likes a certain woman and they are jealous, they'll be like, she's ugly or she's this. And the guy's like, she looks good to me. So I've seen it. But my point is, if you have to prove somebody is ugly with 24 hours a day footage of distorting a person's image, obviously you even yourself don't think a person's ugly. So typically when they do all that, it irritates me, but I don't really address it. There are certain things that I do. I mean, not like this. There are certain things that I do address. And now they are trying to say there's a particular man who is a very sick person, and he's trying to get it picked up to say, oh, Napa does PORN. I'm saying this for the people for records. I saw some of the people, wouldn't call me right now. I saw some of the people say, you're lying. And I really commend you for that. The people who were in the chat saying, that's not true, that's fake. I have never, ever, 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 ever in my whole entire God living life, meaning with blood and energy in my veins and my soul and my being, I have never put a camera to my bottom half of my body, taken the picture and sent it with items inside of me. I don't do that. I do not have a MASTURBATION video. That is a lie. And I will be taking more legal action against George Booker, who I have contacted the FBI about before. In fact, I got to talk to my attorney right now. I just got a text message. Toronto Johnson, we already talked to the FBI about you. The person who is in Japan, we will be definitely, I've already contacted the FBI about that person, but just to make this quick and short, that is not me. I don't know what they've done. I don't know what lady they're showing with her private parts being violated with vegetables and fruit. That is not me. And I've never done anything like that. I value myself. I have been around a lot of very powerful, very, very wealthy people who have propositioned me to do things like that. And I've said, no, I don't do those things. And so some gutter sociopaths on the internet would never get anything like that from me. So with that said, just know you are absolutely right. To the people who are saying that they're lying, know that that is not me. There is no face of me. That is not. And by the way, George Booker we're tracking him down. He is the one who most likely has created that deep fake AI. Yes, I did say I suspected it was Queen's Throne. No, that was not. I'm not taking it back because Queen's Throne works in collaboration with George Booker. She has also mentioned that he helped her do AI and learn AI. So the only thing that I will say is I suspected her because he was trying to keep it like be under the radar. He was harassing Kwame Brown, and I was more seeing Queen's Throne harass me. So that is where I had deduced that she was the one that did the deep fake AI. We're still narrowing it down. It is criminal what they're doing. Going to my mother's home, threatening my life, distorting my image with deep fake. I've never seen people work months and months and years to prove that somebody who isn't ugly is ugly. Get what I'm saying? Distorting my image. That's not even the reason I'm going live. It's about the PORN. Do not believe that. I'm saying for the record, I can go under oath. I can do whatever it takes. But the main thing I'm doing is addressing people who care about me, people who are curious to see if that is me. No, it is not. I would never show, and there's never been any video or pictures of my private parts sent. When I sent the private pictures of my breasts and myself in lingerie and that silly twerking video, that was the extent of what I sent to a person who I was in a private relationship with, and he decided to sell them to send them to somebody to sell them, Toronto Johnson. But there was never anything of my private parts. I'm saying my reproductive organs. And there definitely was never anything of me violating myself. I'm putting this on record. You take this with what you want. So next time you hear somebody say that, say, no, you're lying. That is not her. So again, I commend the people who said, that's not even her. I saw it. There were people who don't even know me, like 4 or 5 people like, you're lying. And it is a lie. So I'm putting this on record, letting you know, rest assured, George Booker, Toronto Johnson, the person in Tokyo who has a lot of aliases, as well as the person who actually sent the actual original private video of my breast, not my private parts, to Toronto Johnson to be sold. All of those criminal acts, including the people who have threatened my life, gone to my mother's home, gone to my ex-husband's home, who have gone to try to harass me. All of this is very serious criminal behavior. Don't forget that Nature Boy got, I think it was 14 years or maybe 15 years added to a sentence for revenge porn. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I got to talk to my attorney. I hope that SLANDER still has that person on the line. Be well. Protect yourself from revenge porn, protect yourself from deep fake AI, and protect yourself, your information from stalkers and slanderers and gang stalkers on the internet. Oh, I forgot to add. Also, Andreas, aka Chris Harris, will also be added to the lawsuit for defamation. And I mean, he knows this, but I want everyone to know. These people are not going to be able to go into 2025 and continue to threaten my life, distort my image, slander me. You get in trouble for things like that because I have an elderly mother to protect, I have family members to protect, I have children to protect, and I have myself to protect. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed this live. Pass it around. No pun intended. That is not me. I have never done it. I was approached when I was modeling. I was in Miami. They asked me, would you like to do Latin American Playboy? I said, no. I'm not interested in that because what could I say to my father? I had Prince Rainier ask me, would you like to dance in lingerie for $15,000? I said, no. So, shout out and much love goes out to the women and the men who unfortunately have thought that they have to choose a life of porn. to make money, my heart goes out to them because a lot of them think that's the only way. It's not. I am anti-sex trafficking. I am anti-pornography in every single way. Anything where a person has to dance, even I'm anti-stripping. Anything where people have to do something for other person's sexual gratification and the person has to exploit themselves or objectify themselves for money to get someone else's sexually satisfied. I am fervently, adamantly against it. Not against the people, not against the actual person who's stuck in that life. I empathize. You're better than that. Now, if there are women who have been violated, they sent something privately to a mate, and then that mate, ends up sending it to something public. I really empathize with that particular victim because a crime has been done against you. A sex crime has been done against you. I'm working. You're going to get me. You're going to see. I'm going to keep working harder and harder to combat sex trafficking, revenge porn, exploitation of women, children, and men, all the vulnerable people, and also gang stalking on the internet. I said Chris Harris, and I want to add also the woman, you know who you are. Okay, I won't say your name, but you are on the internet. You're back on the internet talking about me. Okay, Tanisha, you are definitely going to get another call from the police if you continue to harass me. You all better leave me alone. That's all I have to say. If you don't want to face serious criminal charges, if you do not want to pay in civil lawsuits, back off. Now I'm talking to that little group, but about Toronto Johnson and George Booker, FBI has already been contacted, and the guy in Japan, you guys are already on the way to face criminal charges. See if this is a game. You've been harassing people for a long time, George Booker. I don't know why you think you can keep a serious career, which you're probably lying. I don't know why anyone who has anything to lose would tie themselves to you, George Booker. I know you are a sociopath, so you can't help yourself. Sending out drones, going to people's homes, distorting people's images, harassing people sexually. Your time is short. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Oh, that's okay. You're in the chat? Aw. No. You're not. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't matter. You're blocked because you don't matter. You want attention, but all you're doing is just nothing. You're not important. You just got blocked. I'm just letting people know. You think you accomplished something? Oh, she's upset. No, I'm not upset. I'm just letting people know. Kudos to the people who are in the chat saying, oh, that's not her. You even know it's not me. You're begging me to marry you. You're so miserable. Don't forget to go to pay close attention and listen to poor, sad, pathetic Diddy Naz begging me to help him with his pathetic life, crying about how he abuses his wife who's cheating on him, how he does all these things, well, allegedly cheating on him because he said so, but he's a compulsive liar. He may be lying on her. But anyway, so it's not about you. This is about me and people who are on the internet. I repeat, there is nothing of my private parts ever sent out on the internet. And I'm going to have to take legal action. Now, I said enough. Let me get to my lawyer. Things are kind of going too far. Cube. Yeah, they're going to jail. Somebody's going to end up going to jail because I'm not going to get killed like they threatened me. Remember what you said, Tanisha? That somebody, what was it? I got caught lacking. Somebody could have shot me. Yeah. I'm going to reach out to the cops again tomorrow. And it's not just her. Chris Harris, you're sexually harassing me. I've already asked you to stop. You refuse to. All the footage is going to the police. We have your name. We know you live in Florida. I will be contacting the authorities here and giving your name up. Like I said, Toronto Johnson, you're going to once again, it's kind of hard to get in touch with him because he's a fugitive. He hides. I know Tariq recently got in touch with him. 2 years ago, I tried to locate him. It was uneventful, but now I think he's locatable because people have been bringing him to court and having lawsuits against him. Definitely, George Booker, you're back on the radar. As I said, I assumed, which was not slander, it was a great it was a valid suspicion that Queen's Throne. I assumed that she was one that did that deepfake AI, which that is deepfake AI. That's not the main thing. The main thing is that you are going to an elderly person's home, harassing her. So I'm narrowing it down. Well, we are that it is George Booker who did that deep fake and that is circulating it. I assumed it was Queen's Throne because they do work in tandem. They're associates. So for the record, I haven't ruled her completely out, but it's looking more like it is him because he does have a history of going to people's homes. Again, they all work together. It's called gang stalking. I'm not frazzled, honey. I'm letting people know these people are criminals. You might be loving to tune in and laugh at their little games that they change my picture. But when you see them going to people's homes, saying that I could have gotten shot, saying, oh, haha, you don't harm her mom, just harm her. You said that, Tanisha. And the police took that very seriously. So as you get on the internet and harass me and tell people to come out and do stuff to me, saying you hope people throw acid on me, that's all going to be in a court of law, and it's not civil, it's criminal. Remember, Nature Boy is in prison for life plus because he played on the internet too much. He went too far on the internet. Yes, he was abusing people in his home, but he was putting it on the internet and he thought it was play. Okay? If you have something to lose, you will definitely lose it if you continue to harass and criminally harass and threaten and sexually harass me. I have a mother that is elderly. I have children. I have family. You are going to go to jail and or get a civil lawsuit brought against you, and I'm going to win. Okay? Pretty much, you must want to kill me. So that is why you're going to be in prison, because there's no other reason you would be harassing me. This has nothing to do with Diddy Naz. This has to do with the people who are actually here in the United States pushing the lie and harassing me sexually. I cannot wait to show people that you are just like Cardi B did with that woman, Tasha K, who thought it was a game. She used her as an example. I cannot wait for the hundreds of people who are being harassed sexually and their lives threatened on the internet. I cannot wait for them to say, "Oh, I'm so glad this happened. I'm so glad Nepal did this," because I'm happy that Tariq Nasheed had a win against Toronto Johnson. I'm next. Mr. George Booker. We'll see what goes on. Because you're playing with a law-abiding citizen, okay? I'm not a crackhead. I'm not a sex worker. I'm not a woman who sits on the internet in my panties on the bed and gets drunk talking about who can hit the bottom of this. Not trying to say that women out there doing that are evil, but I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I will keep using the courts and the law to bring these people to justice to protect myself. The next step will be, you just wait and see. Okay? Peace.